turn the heating down by a degree and put on more layers. And linked to that is turning off lights when we leave a room, a habit that was absolutely ingrained in me by my dad, who was thinking of the electricity bill.
Switch to a green energy tariff. This is probably the easiest thing you can do, because once you've done it, you don't have to do it again. This is something everyone can do. Most companies have a green tariff, but you can have even more influence if you choose a company which invests in new renewable energy. Try Green Energy UK or Good Energy, Ecotricity, Bulb or Octopus. It took me ages to get around to this, but it's so easy. Once I'd done it, I felt virtuous for weeks.
We can insulate our home. After 17 years in our house, we finally put decent insulation in the loft, and already we can see it's making a difference. The heating seems to come on less, even though actually it's like November outside at the moment.
Don't fly. This feels easy at the moment because no one is flying anywhere. So now maybe it's a good time for a reset. A return flight to New York emits 11% of an average person in the UK's footprint, and the whole annual emissions of someone who lives in Ghana. So it's a big chunk. If you normally fly for work, can you stick to the video calls we've been using in the pandemic? Can you holiday nearer to home or go on an adventure on the train? And if your family live far away, maybe make that the only reason that you fly, and choose economy, as that means there's more people on the plane for the sake of the plane's emissions.
So we can drive less. When our shop reopened after the latest lockdown, I decided I'd walk to work. But then I thought about walking home up the hill at the end of a long day, and I was less keen. So now I've compromised and I walk halfway. It may not seem much, but if we all did small things, they would add up.
Drive electric. This one follows on from Jenny's top tip about walking and cycling more and driving less. That always comes first. But sometimes you still need to use the car. So to reduce your carbon, drive electric. When you come to change your car, choose an electric vehicle. We're going to change our car this summer and we're going to go electric. And pure electric has significantly lower emissions than a hybrid. The only emissions from an electric vehicle come in making it. The hybrid still has some when you drive it. And with more and more charging points coming, it gets easier and easier.
We can eat food grown as close to home as possible, and shop locally where possible, and ask where our fruit and vegetables and other food have come from.
Eat more plants. This small change to what you eat has a huge impact on your carbon footprint. The emissions from producing meat are many times higher than any fruit, veg, grains or nuts. Beef and lamb is especially high, then pork, then chicken. Even cheese and milk produces a lot of carbon. So eat more plants. Start with one meal a week and build it from there. Go meat-free or red meat-free. Or choose meat that's only for special occasions. Cutting out meat makes even more difference than where your food comes from, though that's important too.
We can buy fewer new clothes. The fashion industry is responsible for 10% of annual carbon emissions, more than all international flights and maritime shipping combined. Apparently, it takes 3,781 litres of water to make a pair of jeans. That's from the production of the cotton to the delivery of the jeans to the shop. That's about 33.4 kilograms of carbon equivalent. So fast fashion has a lot to answer for. Could we buy fewer, better clothes, or maybe even shop for pre-owned items from a charity shop?
Talk about it. Every action makes a difference, and they make even more difference if more people do it. And people are more likely to make lifestyle changes if someone they know and trust has already done it. So if you do any of these top 10 tips, tell someone. Tell everyone. Encourage your family to join in. Tell your neighbours. Talk about it at work. Post it on social media. Share your veggie recipes or your top cycle routes or your holiday plans or the best shop for seasonal veg. Who else will join in?